Good morning. I had a friend that I lived with probably about 30 years ago. Oh dear, that sounds like a long time ago. And she had this running joke with her friends that whenever they would want to draw attention to one of them or embarrass one of them, they would park those pink lawn flamingos in the front yard of their friends. And she got a big kick out of that, and I always thought that was super funny and very harmless, right? Well, I was driving down one of our streets the other day, and I saw, huddled in the corner of this yard, a group of pink flamingos. And they were right in the corner where the fence is. And I kept driving, so I missed, but some of them were bent over looking at something on the ground. So when I drove by yesterday, I saw them again, and I went a little slower so I could observe what these pink flamingos were doing in this lawn. And the owner of the lawn had taken the pink flamingos and bunched them in the corner of the fence, and they were bending over, looked like they were attacking a green plastic dinosaur. It was hysterical. Simple fun. Enjoying what's at hand and trying to make light of the stresses in life. Gosh, if only everything were that simple. But it got me thinking. Herd mentality, crowd mentality, the psychology that's involved when we are with a group of people who think like we do. And it, for me, is extremely apparent on social media. Right? I try not to spend too much time there if I don't have to, because social media is a place where herd mentality is at its best or at its worst. Maybe you've seen the same thing, where one person posts something that's relatively innocuous, or maybe it's something that has a little bit of an edge to it, maybe a little provocative, and boy, the tidal wave of responses. And the negativity and the cutting down and the animosity that is represented in these comments, and it just devolves from there, right? It's like they go down the rabbit hole, more and more negative. And it made me think of those pink flamingos. And I was thinking, how are we like those flamingos? That when we get together and we do this as a group, it's much easier to attack the green plastic dinosaur. How are you swayed? What are the things that make you more likely to jump on board and to have the same mindset, positive or negative, as people around you? And is it important to pay attention to that? How am I swayed by public opinion or by the company I keep? Am I a better person for it, or am I a lesser person for it? Why would we sacrifice our own opinion of what we believe is true and good and give in to the crowd? Hold firm independently. Can you hold a position without the crowd? Because sometimes when we're in a crowd, we say things and do things that we're really not too happy about on retrospect. Paying attention to how I operate in the world myself offers me an opportunity to be responsible for my own behavior, my own actions, my own words. So today, let's draw a lesson from the pink flamingos. Be aware of how crowds influence you, and do they make you better or worse? Would the divine be proud of your response in a crowd, or want to hide in a corner because that's not at all the way the divine has made us?